What's up? What's happening, folks? Welcome back to the channel, Sports Life and Politics TV. I'm Samuel Koppel, and I'm here for the news. And today, we're going to be going over this Chinese police station in New York, ran by the Chinese state police out of China. They had their own personal police station in New York City. I'm assuming as soon as they began to set up, the FBI was monitoring everything they were doing. We know how the FBI works. The FBI don't see you set up shop and then bust you immediately. They like to set up surveillance. They like to set up a task force. They like to watch everything you're doing to gather as much information as possible to see how this whole operation is running and how it's working. And then they come in when things might be about to go too far and then arrest the people. But this is something that China does around the world, and every major superpower does around the world. This is a form of spying. This is a form of trying to enforce their laws and rules inside of the United States. But let's take a look at the clip.
Here in New York City tonight, the FBI busting what they say was a secret police station here in New York run by the Chinese government. Who they were monitoring and why. Here's our Chief Justice Correspondent, Pierre Thomas now.
Tonight, the FBI accusing the Chinese government of secretly operating a police station out of this unassuming building in the heart of New York City, the first ever case of its kind.
This case is a further example of the audacious activities that the government of China has carried out right here on American soil.
The FBI arresting these two men in New York City today, Lu Jiang Wang and Chen Jinping, accusing them of working under the direction of China's Ministry of Public Security. Their office near Chinatown claimed to be a non-profit organization providing assistance to local residents of Chinese descent, including to help them get driver's licenses. But the FBI says the station was a hub of Chinese counterintelligence operations in New York City, used to harass and intimidate dissidents who dared to defy China.
And like I said, did the FBI know about this as soon as they began to set up shop? I would assume so. Because we know the feds don't just show up 2 days after shop is set up. They do a long, extended, in-depth investigation to make sure they can prosecute you to the full extent of the law. And they want to see who these people were in contact with. And they want to know for sure was this done by the government of China. And once they realized that, they were extremely excited and happy to know that this investigation was going where they wanted it to go. And then they began to slowly, move in. I guarantee that, they slowly start to move in, get a little closer, and then before you know it, they busted the whole thing up before these guys did something that was over the top, like poison somebody or kill somebody or do something of that nature.
Secret police station appears to have had a more sinister use.
Officials say Lu allegedly tracked down and terrorized a pro-democracy activist living in California. In one stunning case, sources telling ABC News China is accused of having a secret operative inside the Zoom company and of hacking Zoom sessions.
Task force officers.
And like I said, the FBI let these things go on. And they won't tell the people at Zoom either. They won't be like, oh yeah, there's somebody with it. No, they're just going to watch from the outside looking in. Just like they watched Tupac and Big N, Malcolm X and all of them people up above. They was right there when them people died. They watched it and seen it. Now, whether they move in or not is a whole nother story. But we know that a lot of times when these major things happen within the United States of America, the FBI is usually right there and the CIA is somewhere close by too.
Flooded the video conference and drowned out the meeting with loud music and vulgar screams and threats directed at Chinese dissidents.
David, it all happened in the building right behind me. The targets were mainly Chinese dissidents living here in the U.S. or anyone calling for more democracy in China, including American citizens. David?
Pierre Thomas here in New York for us tonight. Thank you, Pierre.
That was some bold ass shit they was doing. It was only a matter of time before they got caught. I'm pretty sure they heard the wolves circling. They probably was trying to get rid of all type of information and shit. Yeah. Sometimes when the feds are coming, people can feel it. Yeah. Your shit don't be right. Something ain't sitting right in your spirit. Some shit circling. So I'm pretty sure they was trying to get rid of as much evidence as they could, but by the time they realized it, the feds had probably already been watching for the majority of the time that they had set up that secret police station in New York. But I just want to go over that clip real quick, you guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm Samuel Koppel. This is Sports Life and Politics TV. I'm here for the news. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. I just took your ass on the FBA. Got a 95% prosecuting ride. Peace.